Welcome to Woodworking. Today I'm just going to go through very simple techniques on how to see whether or not your timber is true. Technique number one. You have your bit of timber, you eye up down that piece of timber, and if you look here you can see just over halfway is bending to the left. So that's a telltale sign that's not true. The next method we can use two bits of timber and another one, and we can put them next to each other, like so. So we squeeze it up, so we touch the end here, and you can see it's touching at the far end there, but there's a gap in the middle. Now that'll tell us that either one or both pieces of timber isn't true. In this case, neither are. But that's not the only thing we have to watch. We also have to think about a twist. A twist in a piece of timber will potentially make it like a propeller. Now what I mean is, as you're going down a bit of wood, instead of it going straight all the way in that direction, it may twist one way or the other. So in this case, what we do for that, if it's not obvious by looking down the piece of timber, we can use a couple of pieces of wood, such as that, and then another piece at this end, such as this one here, and we call them winding sticks, because when you have a twisty bit of timber, we call it a wind. And as you look down the bit of timber, if those two pieces of timber, the two sticks, if they're at an angle to each other, which in this case, you just see that, let me just move that up a little bit. I'll bring that here, it might be a little bit easier to see. So if you look, the left hand side of the timber is further away than the right hand side of the other piece of timber. So that's the one way of telling whether or not you have a wind or a twist in your timber. Another method of doing it is if you're using a bench and your bench is perfectly flat, you can use that as a good guide to whether or not your timber is true, just by laying it onto the bench. This bench here is not perfectly flat, it needs a new top, and that will be happening soon. The other option, which seems pretty obvious, is to use a straight edge. So what you can do is, just as a go, you can get your straight edge, such as this one here, you put it onto a piece of timber, and if there's a rock from end to end, so if we look here, there's a gap, and if we look this end here, it's touching, and then we have a hollow here, as you can see just there's a hollow. There's a hollow there. And then it's touching, and then we have the obvious clearance at the end. Now if the piece of timber was the other way around, the hollow would be different. It would be in the middle. Yeah? So from the other direction, as you can see there, the hollow's in the middle, but it's touching at each end. So you can see whether or not your piece of timber is true in the other direction, which this one has a hollow down the middle, as you can see there, and touching on the ends. If you're using timber that isn't true, it will throw out your entire project. So have it. I hope you found that of use. It's a very, very simple method. It can be used for other projects as well, for quick determination of whether or not you can use this piece of timber or not. So I hope you found that of use, and if you'd be most kind, if you can click like and subscribe. So any suggestions or comments below would be very much appreciated. Thank you.